Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'll be cash stuffing my first paycheck for the month of August. But first, let's count if I have the exact amount here. So I'll be cash stuffing total of 13,500. So let's count if I have the correct amount. So we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 500, 7,500, 8,500, 9,000. 9,100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 10,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 11,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 12,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 13,000. 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 500. So we have the exact amount here. So without further ado, let's start with the video. So I now have my bills binder in here, and let's start with the cash stuffing. So I'll be cash stuffing our food category first, and I'll be putting 500 pesos. Next will be for rice, and I'll also be putting 500 in here. Next is for our water bill, and I'll be putting total of 100 pesos. So let's see how much we have in here. So we have 500, 600, 700, 50, 800 for our water bill. Next will be for our electric bill, which I'll be putting total of 1,000 pesos. So it now has 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 100, 300, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 100, 200, 300. So we have 4,300 for our electric bill. Next is for internet, and I'll be putting total of 900 pesos in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me just arrange this. So we have 500, 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. So 1,800 for our internet bill. Next is for insurance. And for insurance, I'll be putting total of 1,500. So let's see how much I have for my insurance. So let me just get this. So let me just arrange this first. So we now have 1,000, 3,000, 3,000, 500, 4,000 for my insurance. Next is for our gas, and gas will get 200 pesos. So we have 100, 200. So let's see how much I have for gas. So it now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 50, 400. So it now has 1,400 for gas. Next is for our fare whenever we go outside for travel costs. So I'll be putting total of 1,000 in here. Next is for pocket money, and I'll just be putting total of 100 pesos in here. Next is for my boyfriend's personal expenses, and I'll be putting total of 200 pesos in here. So we now have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 for his personal expenses. Next on our list is first my subscription, and I'll be putting total of 115 here. So let's see how much I have now. So we have 100, 200, 350, 450. So we have 450 for my subscription. Next is for credit card, which will be skipped since I don't have any payments due on this. Next is for my 1 month ahead, which I'll be putting total of 400 pesos. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see how much I have for my 1 month ahead. So I have 500, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 2,000, 100, 200, 300. So we now have 2,300 for our 1 month ahead, and we are now done with my priority bills binder. So we'll now move on to my savings binder. So let me just get that one. So I now have my savings binder here, and let me just open this. So we'll start with my personal savings, and for my personal savings, I'll be putting total of 200 pesos. Let me just arrange this first. So let's see how much I have for my personal savings. So we now have 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 200, 300, 400, 500, 800, 500, 600, 700. So we now have total of 7,700 for my personal savings. So next on our list is my Pag-ibig MP2. Let me just get this, and I'll be putting total of 200 in here. So let me just arrange this. So we now have 10,000, 11,000, 200, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 12,000, 100, 200, 300. So we have total of 12,300 towards my Pag-ibig MP2, and I'll be depositing that soon. For now, let's move on to my emergency fund, which I'll be putting total of 200 pesos as well. So we now have 1,000, 2,000, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 2,600 for my emergency fund. Next is for my calamity fund, which I'll be putting total of 200 pesos as well. So now let's see how much I have for my calamity fund. So I now have 1,000, 2,000, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 2,600 for my calamity fund as well. For my new category, which is retirement fund, I'll be putting total of 500 pesos. So we now have 500, 600 for my retirement fund. Next is for my investment, which I'll be putting total of 100 pesos. So it now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 for my investment. Next is for my boyfriend's business, and he asked me to put total of 500 pesos in here. So it now has 1,000, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 500, 4,500 for his business. Next is for my 52-week challenge, and I'll be putting total of 1,100 in here. So let me just arrange this first. So, and let's count how much I have for my 52-week challenge. So we now have 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 500, 11,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 12,000, 100, 200, 350. So we now have total of 12,350 for my 52-week challenge. Next is for my 50 pesos challenge, and I'll be putting total of 50 pesos in here. So let's see how much I have. So we have 100, 200, 300, 50, 400, 50, 500, 50, 600, 50, 700, 50, 800, 50, 950, 1,000, 50, 100. So we have a total of 1,100 for my 50 pesos challenge. And lastly is my 100 envelope challenge, and I'll be putting total of 100 pesos in here. Let me just get an envelope, and let's fold this, put this in, and we are now pretty much done on my savings category, and we'll now move on to my sinking fund. So let me just get that. So I now have my sinking funds binder here, and we'll cash off my Christmas sinking funds first. So I'll be putting total of 200 pesos in here. So let's see how much I have for my Christmas sinking funds. So we have 500, 700, 900, 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 2,100 for my Christmas sinking funds. Next is for my New Year's sinking funds, which I'll be putting total of 200 pesos as well. So we now have 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 2,100 for my New Year's sinking funds. Next is for tuition fee, which is for his brother's college tuition fee. So I'll be putting total of 300 pesos in here. So we have 100, 200. So let's see how much we have in here. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 for tuition fee. Next is for fun, and for fun, I'll be putting total of 100 pesos. So let's see, so you have 100 here plus 100, so we have total of 200 for fun. Next is for health, and I'll be putting total of 100 pesos in here. So you have 100, 250, 350, 450 for health, which is mostly for my medicine. Next is for home renovation, which I'll be putting total of 1,000 pesos. And since we just bought some materials, so it would be lesser than before. Let's see how much I have in here. So we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 500, 6,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800. So we have a total of 6,800 for renovation. Next is for my home improvement, which I'll be putting total of 100 pesos. So it now has 100, 200, 300, 400. Next is for our grocery, and I'll be putting total of 200 pesos in here. So we now have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 750, 800 for grocery. Next is for my gift sinking funds, and I'll be putting total of 100 pesos in here. So we now have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 50, 600, 50, 700 for my gift sinking funds. Next is for my boyfriend's gift sinking funds, and since he just bought his brother a graduation gift, it has nothing for now, but he asked me to put total of 300 pesos. So we have 1, 2, 300. Next is for vacation. I'll be putting total of 1,000 pesos. So it now has 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000, 500, 60,000, 500, 17,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. So we have total 7,900 for our vacation funds. Next on our category is for beauty, and I'll be putting total of 100 pesos in here. So you have 100, 200 for beauty. Next category is clothes, and I'll be putting this last 100 pesos in there. So we now have total of 100, 200 for clothes. And we are pretty much done with our cash stuffing. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell so you'll get notified whenever I release new YouTube videos. Thank you so much for your time, guys. See you soon. Bye!